ಹಲೋ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇವತ್ತೊಂದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟಿವ್ ಜಾಗ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದು ಬಂದು ಪ್ರಾಣಿ ದ ಪೆಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಚುರಿ. ಇದಿರೋದು ಸೋಮನಲ್ಲಿ, ಕನಕಪುರ ಹತ್ರ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬಂದು ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ 400 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದೆ. ಒಳಗಡೆ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾಣಿ ಇದೆ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಪಕ್ಷಿ ಇದೆ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಥರ ಪೆಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಒಂದೊಂದಾಗಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ.
Have a reptile, so this is called as green iguana. Okay, the reason they're called as green iguana is because once they're born in green in color. Both males and females would be green in color. So but the males, what they do, they cannot change colors like chameleons, but whenever they're surrounded by the females or to attract them, they would turn orangish brown in color. But it's a really progressive thing. They cannot change all together at once. Okay, you can notice there once later. So there we have a male one. You can see it later. Okay, and they're all arboreal animals. Do you know what is a arboreal animal? The animals which lives on trees. Okay, they're all called as arboreal animals. And you can also take a guess on what they eat. Grass, leaves, insects, monkeys, small birds. They are actually herbivorous. They're completely herbivorous. They eat all these fruits, veggies and some flowers. Okay, yes. And you can also notice the spines on them. It looks sharp, but it is not sharp. They are all very delicate. These are called as pseudo spines. Okay, so the reason they have this is because to protect themselves from the predators. Since they live on trees, the predators would be some bigger birds. To protect themselves, they have developed these structures. Okay, so yes, so and they do have a third eye here, but it's a sensory structure. This is called as third eye or parietal eye. So it's just like they can detect the light and the shadow, whatever on the above them. So otherwise they cannot see through it. So this one is a female. Right? So you can just interact with them just on the, you can touch them from the belly part, not on the head or the tail. So usually these lizards, the defense mechanism is their tail. They can whip using their tail. And any animal should not touch the head or the tail. Okay, because they don't like being touched by the head or the tail. Okay, this is from South America.
So we do have a next animal here. So what do you guys think? Which animal is this? Tortoise. So this is not a tortoise, and it's not a turtle also. Can you see it? Okay. So the animal that you see here, these are actually called as a terrapin. T-R-R-A-P-I-N, terrapin. And what is the difference between tortoise, turtle, and terrapin is? Tortoise is a terrestrial animal. That means they live only on the land. If I put a tortoise into the water, they will simply sink and die. And turtle, they live in sea, ocean, even into the fresh water. They hardly come out to lay eggs and again they go into the water. But these are the terrapin. They walk on the land and they swim into the water. And this particular species are called as a red-eared slider. Can you see the red color mark near to his face? They come from North America. This is a very common species of pet. People keep them in their homes. And what do you think when I'm touching on his shell here? They can feel it here or they cannot?
Yes, they can.
They can? They cannot? They can feel it. Because they have a backbone here, they do have a nerve ending all over here. When I'm touching them gently, they can feel that also. If I will tap them, they can feel the pain as well. And these animals, they belong to the family of reptiles. So they have a lungs to breathe. So they can't breathe inside the water. But they can hold the breath for a longer time.
All these animals are rescued.
Most of them are rescued and surrendered also by the people. So these small blocks that you're seeing here, they are actually called as scutes. So they actually used to share this parts here. They actually used to share this part here. And it's actually what they are doing right now. They are doing a basking. So they are just actually sitting here and taking a heat from the sun, because these are cold-blooded animals. They are just like reptiles, other reptiles like lizard, crocodiles. They are also cold-blooded animals. Some goats here. These goats that you see here, they are actually from Africa, and they are called as an African pygmy goat. Pygmy means small in size. It means this is the maximum size these goats can grow. Other species of goats, they can grow much more bigger than that. Okay. And when Tipu Sultan was here, he introduced these goats into the India. Yeah. And we do have 2 native Indian goat also. They are taller. If you will see the black one inside, that's the Indian native goat. We will walk inside and we will meet them. And we have some baby goats as well. So what do you think? What a baby goat called? Kid. And if you will see the goat, have you seen the sheep, how they like to eat the food? They will put their head down and eat whatever is on the ground. But goats, they actually put their hand on the top of the tree, legs on the top of the tree, and eat whatever is on the leaves. So they are called as the browsers, and sheep are called as the grazers. So that is the difference between sheep and goats. And even the sheep is having a lot of ever growing fur on the body. When we shear them, it's called as a wool.
The setup is called as paludarium. Paludarium is an artificial setup where there are terrestrial elements as well as aquatic elements. Terrestrial means the one which lives on the land. You see the plants here. You see the plants here. These are completely original plants. And the plants in the water also are completely original plants. There are any fake artificial plants. Do you know which fish is that here?
No.
Okay. This fish is in Australia, in Philippines, and also in India we find them. In India, we find them in Sundarbans. Wherever there is Bengaluru habitat, we can find these fishes. So these fishes prefer brackish water. Brackish water is something that it is a mixture of fresh water as well as salt water. The visibility of the water will be very good. In that visibility water, these fishes hunt very beautifully. Imagine there is an insect flying on top of the water. How will this fish hunt on it?
You spray in water.
Sorry?
Spray in water.
They spray water, they jump. Yes. These fishes jump in the wild above the water for like 3 to 4 feet, and they can also spit water above the water for like 6 to 10 feet. They also spit the water. We don't encourage jumping out of the water. It must fall out of the feet. We don't encourage. But they spit the water through the mouth. They take the water utils and spit it through the mouth. When they spit, that jet spray of water will hit to the insect. Then the insect feathers or wings will be wet. Then they gradually fall down in the water. These fishes will hunt them. These fishes will hunt in the groups. Just to maximize the chances of getting food, they hunt in the group. Now,
What's the name of the fish?
I will tell you. So this fish, they have very good vision. They can calculate the reflection, refraction very beautifully, and they have 90% accuracy when they hit the water to the insect. It will surely hit the insect, like 90% accuracy. I'll be showing you how they hunt, and I'll be getting the name at the end. You'll be getting to know what it is. So here, I'll be giving them a mealworm. This is called as mealworm. This is super healthy, super nutritious. So I'll be giving them mealworm. You can just see how they spit water. You see how they spit water? So they hunt in the groups
So,
to get the chances of maximize getting the food. So this fish here is called as archer fish. You all know archery, they aim and shoot. That's how they aim and shoot. That's the name. Archer fish, also called as spitting fish. Here we have two types of archer fish. Banded archer fish, clouded archer fish. Based on the body pattern, there are two different types. These
One
can
with
also live up
stripes and
to
one-
8 to 10 years. These are completely insectivorous. So here, this is called as European rabbit.
Okay.
Yes. Do we find rabbits in India?
Yeah.
Yes. We don't find rabbits in India.
Huh? We find
more rabbits in.
We only find hare, H-A-R-E, hare, which is an Indian wild animal. Do you know what is the difference between hare and a rabbit?
No.
Hare is completely a bigger one. They have longer ears, they have elongated body. Whereas rabbits do not have longer ears or elongated body. Do you know what do rabbits eat?
Carrot.
Carrot. You still watch the cartoon? So our childhood was a lie. Carrots are a junk food.
Oh,
Okay.
So due to higher sugar content in the carrot, it affects the metabolism of the rabbit, but not us. That's fine for us. The rabbit. Daily consumption of the carrots for the rabbit is harmful for them. Daily dosage of the carrots would be very harmful for them. So the main diet would be grass. Do you find carrots in the forest? Then how could that be the main diet of them? So the main diet would be grass. Their carrots can be given as a snack for them. Like if you give 80% of grass, then 20% of carrot. Tell me, how do you hold a rabbit?
Hi.
Can I hold it by the ears? Can I hold it by the neck?
Belly.
Sorry?
Belly.
Belly.
Yeah.
By neck can I hold it? By the ears I can hold it. So it's very bad to hold it by the ears or the neck. Because it's a part of the body. The nerve endings are attached to them. When you hold it by the ears or the neck, they start wiggling. When they wiggle, it might hurt the body.
Okay.
That's the reason. The pressure will go everything on this. So we should never hold it by the ears or the neck. Always give support to forelimbs. We also have these rabbits up for adoption. If you want to get adopted, take them to home.
Okay.
Okay?
This is the umbrella cockatoo. When they get frightened or when they get excited, they just show the feathers just like an umbrella. Okay, that's why the name umbrella cockatoo. Our pet name is Coco.
Coco.
Yes. And he's around 7 to 8 years old now. Can you guess how many years they can live? 80, 90 years.
25.
He's so near. They can live up to 60 to 70 years.
Okay.
Have a long life.
Recently rescued or?
Surrender.
Surrender.
Somebody keep them as a pet.
Okay.
They're not able to take it. They can here and this one. Now we meet one frog there. This one. You notice here. We have one frog here, right? They are found in rainforests of South America.
Okay.
And these are ambush predator. Do you know what are ambush predator?
Hiding and then attack.
Yes, they surprisingly attack. Okay, they wait for the prey to come to nearby. Later they will eat and finish. Okay, and they can sit at one place for almost 7 to 8 months. Yes.
Without food?
With food. Without food, they can go with for almost 1 month.
Okay.
Yes. These are cannibalistic in nature. Do you know what is cannibalism?
They can eat.
Yes, they can eat their own kind of species.
Okay.
So they kept alone. And these are completely carnivorous. They can eat fully grown rat in one bite. They have very big mouth. 70% of their body is covered by their mouth. And this is the maximum size these species will go. And they can eat the double size of their body. I'll show some eggs, okay? Try to guess. Do you know which bird egg it is? Yes, emo. Also, egg will be white in color and double this size. Okay, do you know why this is in green in color? Yes, to camouflage in the environment because they live in grassland. Because not to attract by the predators. This is how they protect their eggs from the predators. So I met this bird.
Some bird.
Yes,
Yeah.
geese. Normal. Hen. Not pigeon. No.
Whale.
Yes, quail.
Whale. Okay.
Okay, can you guess this egg?
Snake.
Yes, snakes also lay this type of leather textured eggs, but this particular one is iguana. You met iguana, right? This is iguana. Okay. Do you know the butterfly life cycle?
Yeah.
Okay, from caterpillar to
Butterfly.
Like this, we have one insect life cycle. Okay, this is called as darkling beetle. Okay, they can lay up to 300 to 400 eggs. After 15 days, the eggs will hatch. Okay, the small larva will come out. After eating for almost 3 months, they will become like this big size.
Okay.
Okay, here they keep some energy after 3 months. Yes, after 3 months for eating so much, they will become like this size. Okay, after the 3 months, they will turn into pupa. This is not actual their pupa, but they will turn into like this only pupa. It's very inactive stage. Okay, they won't eat or they won't do any activities in this stage. Okay, because they already keep so much storage here, energy here. That's why. Okay. Egg to larva to pupa, pupa to adult. Do you know which fish type is? Yes.
Stingray.
Stingray.
Yeah.
And you can notice they have a vast set of structure here in the middle of the thing. So they have a little bit of venom. And these are only pup. They can grow up to 4 to 5 feet in diameter. So there are sea stingers can grow up to 15 to 16 feet in diameter. So you know Australian conservation is still relevant. You see what stung by these type of stingrays. And they release a painful venom. Okay, that is within a 1 hour. And these are completely carnivorous animals. They are bottom feeders. They only eat at the bottom of the leaves. Salamander. Yes, very closely related to the salamander. So this is called as axolotl, from Mexican freshwater. Okay, how they relate to the salamander means, from tadpoles to frog, like this also. This is also in the larva stage. When it is in larva stage, if you come out of the water means they will turn into salamander by removing the gills. But this guy choose to be in a water forever. Okay, that's why he become adult in larva stage. And they have one superpower. If you cut any part, it will regrow. Some parts of brain, some parts of heart also, it will regrow. Okay. So it has one cell called blastema. It helps them to grow new organ in the wounded part. So, might one terrapin? Do you remember the name of that species? Yes, red ear slider. Okay, like that, we have 3 more terrapins here. Okay, this is called as a yellow belly terrapin because it has a yellow belly. This one is a soft shell turtle from China. Okay, all these guys have a very hard shell. They can protect themselves by their hard shell. But this guy is having a very soft shell. That's why they just burrow into the soil. Okay, at that time, only the elongated nose will be open. When the prey comes nearby, they will eat. Now you can notice here, we kept one artificial light. Do you know why?
Basking.
Yes, basking. Because all reptiles are cold-blooded. They require some external temperature to warm themselves. Okay, by that only they will get some calcium. By that only they will get some, their food is also get digested. Yes, for the reptile, eat is must.
It can be inside or outside.
Yes, so for 30 minutes because these are not amphibians, these are reptiles. They can just hold their breath inside. They can't breathe inside. Yes.
Cold-blooded animals also, reptiles. So they cannot regulate their body temperature by themselves. They always choose sunlight to regulate their body temperature, right? They bask in the sunlight, warm themselves, and that's when they feel hungry, and that's when they move around actively. So this is the first animal called bearded dragon. Bearded dragon, you can see a chin part. Both male females have this beard kind of spikes. There is under chin completely filled with tiny spikes. So they use these spikes to protect from other animals, mainly to protect from other animals. And when they get excited or when they want to attract opposite gender, they'll just pop their under chin, make it bigger. Then other animals will get distracted by seeing certain changes happening in them, right? Some lizards will open their frill like this. There is one lizard called frill lizard will open like this. And so they are found in Australian desert area, and they are omnivorous in nature, eating a lot of insects, fruits, greens, and vegetables, like that. So this is the maximum size they grow. Female is around 3 years. 3 years old. This is actually female.
How many years it can be?
The average lifespan is 10 to 15 years. Sir. So this is a snake. So what snake do you think? A rock python. Okay, that looks like rock python.
Yeah.
This is actually a python that looks like rock python, but it has a different name called ball python. Most of the pythons looks very similar. So this is a ball python. So rock pythons are found in India. They are much bigger in size. They can grow 14 to 15 feet like that, much even more bigger. And this ball python don't grow much bigger. Around 3 to 4 feet is the maximum length. Right?
Okay.
So this one is a completely pet snake in India.
Okay.
So he not belongs to our ecosystem. So they are found in African savanna grassland, and they're very common docile species. So, and what do you think? Do they have venom? Are they venomous snake? No, completely. Pythons are all pythons are basically don't have venom. They're completely non-venomous in nature. They use their muscles to kill prey. They constrict the movement, they suffocate the prey. They just roll around the prey tightly, break their muscles, break their blood flow, and kill them. And when you see a snakes outside around your house, always keep distance and try to move away from the snake. That's what snakes do when they see humans. The first thing they'll try to move away from the place, right? When they see a human's movements. So that's how they respect us, right? And so that's what we have to do. First thing, we have to take a step back from them and move away. And we should respect them as well, because they're eating rats and mouse. It's a regular food for them around your house. And they're controlling ecosystem, they're balancing rat mouse population. So that's why we need their help to survive. We are just coexisting with them. Right? Always respect them. They call farmers' friends also. Okay. Snakes are actually farmers' friends. This ball python is around 4 years old, 3.5 to 4 years old. And they can live around 20 to 25 years. Okay. This is the maximum size. About tortoise. Yeah. They live only on land. They're completely terrestrial species. They don't require water to swim because their body structure will not help them to swim. So this particular tortoise is from Africa. So found in desert area. Okay. And one of the third largest species of tortoise. After Galapagos and Aldabra, Silk-Road tortoise is the third largest species. So right now is around 14 to 15 years old, and his body weight, current body weight is around 15 to 16 kg. He can grow very big, actually around 3 times bigger than this. Okay. 2.5 feet tall like this, and can reach 90 kg, 80-90 kg. Yes. Even tortoise will also feel everything in the shell. So whenever you get a chance to touch, please don't knock or tap on the shell, because that's a part of their body. They can also feel. They have nerve ending system all around the shell.
Be careful.
It's a big one. Yeah, if they get scared or something, they'll go inside.
Yeah, that's how they protect their like legs and head, the softer parts of their bodies. So that's how they protect their sensitive parts. The shell just to give them protect their legs and head.
This is desert animal. Only
Yeah.
like
So
to be in desert.
yes.
So we'll be getting started with the bird section here, and in this section we are going to first meet aviary. So aviary is actually a big kind of enclosure where all the birds will move free. Okay, so none of the birds that belongs to our country, so they will come out from this aviary. They can able to survive in the wild. So, if I say donkey, what exactly will come into your mind? What kind of animal these are? Are they very stupid? Lazy. So, do you think donkeys are way too lazy?
Yeah.
Actually, not. The thing is, donkeys are the one of the most intelligent species of animal. They have a good memory power. Okay, so these one you can see here are called as Krishnagiri dwarf donkey. So Krishnagiri is a place in Tamil Nadu, and why they are called as dwarf donkeys? Because the size. This is the maximum size they will grow. They won't grow much bigger. Okay, so they have a particular place where they urinate and defecate, which means peeing one place is there, and for pooping also one place is there. So they won't make dirty entire the enclosure, and they do a bath every day, like a mud bath. So mud bath means they will roll up themselves. Hey, chain please. Wait, it's not a hey. So mud bath is where they will just keep rolling themselves and to make their body temperature cool down. Okay, and it will help them to kill the parasite as well.
Okay, we have sheep here. Sheep here. We have 5 sheep here, and these sheep are from Mysore or Karnataka famous breed. It's called as a Bannur or Bandur sheep. And Bandur or Bannur sheep are very smaller. They are shorter breed of sheep. And these 4 of them are Bannur sheep, and this one is some cross breed. And his name is Besra. He is one of the alpha male of this group. Alpha male means one of the leader of this group. And her name is Shilpi, Chaya, Saya, and Gopal. Guys, can you remember what is baby sheep called? The baby sheep called as a lamb. Baby goats called as a kid. Okay. And the processing giving a birth called as a kidding. You can guess, guys, which animal is this? Emus. Okay, ostriches are world first tallest bird, and these are all second tallest. These are all emus. And difference between emus and ostrich is the ostrich are from Africa and emus are from Australia. This is the national bird of Australia, just like our native bird, peacock, right? Just like. And emus, they have 3 toes each legs, but ostrich they have 2 toes each leg. It's not they can't fly, but these are all very good runners. Emus can run up to 40 to 50 km per hour, but ostrich can run up to 60 to 70 km per hour. Yeah, and one more cool fact about these emus is in emus only female lay the eggs and male birds are incubating them. It meaning male birds will sit on the eggs and eat and incubating them, and it will take 2 months time, and that time they won't eat anything.
ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಪೆಟ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದರೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ.
ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಕಂಫರ್ಟಬಲ್ ಆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಬಂದವರು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಕಂಫರ್ಟಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋಲ್ಲ. ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರು ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಪೆಟ್ಸ್ನ ಗಿನಿ ಪಿಗ್ಸು, ಟಾರ್ಟಾಯ್ಸು, ರ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ಸು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಡಾಪ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಫ್ರೀಯಾಗಿ. ಅದು ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಮನೇಲಿ ಸಾಕೋರ್ಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಏನಾರ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹೀಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.